Yo guys, what's going on? Dave Wapple here, and this is FTD Facts. Welcome to it, and guess what? We got an awesome video for you guys to watch today. We're talking about Boom! Attack on Titan. This is our part 2 to our part 1 video, which if you guys haven't seen it, you know, boom, it's right here. Check it out. Open it in a new window. I don't know why I tripped over my words there, but that's A-okay. So welcome to FTD Facts, guys, the channel where we teach you everything about everything, whether we're talking about space or, I don't know, Canada, or in this case, we're talking about your favorite thing. That's Attack on Titan. Alright, enough goofing off. I want to know right now in the comments below, who is your favorite Attack on Titan character? And if you guys don't watch it, well, hang on to your butts because we're going to learn something cool. Oh yes, and of course, if you're a fan of Attack on Titan, hit that like button. Don't just stand out there in the open street with your thumbs up with your phone in your face being like, dude, I like this video. Let's start off, we're going to talk about the character Armin. Man, one of my favorite characters.
The 7 soldiers most physically gifted and adept with their pairing blades.
Believe it or not, he's got a lot of different meanings for his name. Now, we all know the author of this series, he actually has some sort of German inspiration. But for Armin, it actually comes from a German word meaning whole, or the word Hermann, which means soldier. To be honest, I think he's kind of both. He's a whole soldier. Speaking of which, do you guys like Armin or do you guys hate Armin? You know, you also can put that down there too. Now, we all know Eren's Titan is known as the Rogue Titan. But believe it or not, this was simply created because of you guys, the fan base. The Rogue Titan never had an official name, but I guess so many fans were like, it's the Rogue Titan, that everyone's like, you know what? We're just gonna call it that. Man, if I didn't have a name, what would you guys call me? Sam, maybe? Like my favorite actor, Sam Neill? No? Okay, alright. Sorry, Sam. Now, if you remember, the character Mikasa at one point was stated to be worth 1,000 soldiers. So where did that come from? Well, believe it or not, that came from a legendary samurai warrior known as Tomei Gozen, who was a late 12th century samurai. She fought during the Genepi War, and she was known for cutting off heads. No, why did you cut my head off, you crazy dame? Now, you guys know the Colossal Titan, that big giant one. Well, it was also featured in a Subaru commercial, where a Subaru was trying to evade all the Titans, eventually going right towards the Colossal Titan. It made me want to buy a Subaru Forester, but then I realized my mom already had one. Also, that commercial was kind of promotion for the live-action movie. Speaking about the live-action Attack on Titan movie, there's actually 2 of them. Part 1, Part 2, and they're all good. The first one was released on July 14th, 2005, and was done by Toho Pictures, one of my favorite production companies. I do gotta love it, man. If you're gonna do giant monsters, you kinda need to get the guys that did Godzilla. Toho, that's them. The film was directed by Shinji Higuchi, and the box office for Part 1 and 2 made $46 million. And in Japan, it was the 17th largest box office movie, making $27 million, or 3.25 yen. And oh yeah, meanwhile, back in America, they also had subtitle problems. I know, they couldn't understand a single word they were saying. Now, since its release in 2009, Attack on Titan has grown beyond all measure. I'm actually surprised at how quickly it grew. I wish FTD Facts could grow that quick. PS, like, share, and tell everybody how much you love this channel. But since then, it's had 3 novels, 5 mangas, a television show, 2 anime films, and 2 live action films. Have you read and seen all those? Yeah, well, if you're a true master, you'll also play video games. Got like almost half a dozen of them. Speaking about its release date, the first Tankobon volume was released on March 17th, 2010. Now, like I said earlier, guys, we all know the author of this series, Hajime Izuyama. He is known for taking stuff from the real world and putting it into his series with a spin on it. But as for Eren's Titan, it was modeled off of a real live fighter. Wow! No, not Blackie Chan like Leroy. It's actually Yushin Okami, who's a middleweight martial arts champion. I don't know, let me ask you this. Do you see the similarities? I see the fists up, but I don't know about the face and the hair. Last but not least, guys, Attack on Titan has received so many awards for being the great series it is. In 2015, it received the Top Manga Award from the Yomiuri Shimbun Sugoi Japan Awards. In 2013, it was also the 2nd highest selling manga of all time, with almost 16 million copies sold. That's some serious bank. And lastly, in October of 2013, 6 out of 7 of the English volumes were ranked as New York Times best-selling manga. So guys, there you have it. There's some cool facts for you guys on Attack on Titan. What do you think? Still the coolest series ever? Are you still a huge fan of it? You know where to write it. Let me know all down there in the comments below. Guys, speaking about the comments below, we want you guys giving us ideas for future fact videos, and yes, of course, we'll give you guys shout-outs. Thank you guys once again for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. I'm Dave Wapple. Be sure to check me out on my own YouTube channel. Other than that, this has been FTD Facts, the channel where we teach you everything about everything. Today, we talked about Attack on Titan. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna head out of here, but I wish I could just grow out of this video in this studio into like a giant Titan of my own. I wonder what my own Titan would look like. Be naked, just like the other ones.